Hello there.
Guys, I actually have a genuine question to ask you. Like, should an NFL game take years off your life? Because that's what just happened with the Seahawks. I was watching the Seahawks versus the Los Angeles Rams, and, we played shocking all game. Managed to get it to overtime and shot ourselves, like the roller coaster of emotions I went through. That game took years off my life, I felt like, just to lose in the end of the day. And I said to myself, I'm going to record 4 lost reactions today. Yes, the number 4, ladies and gentlemen, back for back reactions to, get these reactions ready for this week as I am going away. And if you're watching this in the future, I hope you're enjoying the content nonetheless. But yeah, I need Lost to raise my spirits up at this moment in time because, like I said, I feel like years have been shaved off my life. You know how they shave points off a football game? I feel like, yeah, years have been shaven off my life. So what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, absolutely shooting his shot. Today, we are up to episode 2 of Lost Season 4, titled... I've Confirmed Dead, I believe. I think it's titled Confirmed Dead. But yeah, I'd like to just thank you guys quickly for the amazing support on the Lost Season 3 finale. Over 250 likes on the video itself, which is absolutely insane. The support has been phenomenal. So yeah, I'm going to continue to carry that momentum into these reactions, hopefully. No matter how much I'm feeling down at the moment, Lost will pick me right back up. So yeah, let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing. And as always, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. Oh, we're starting like with a, Modern Warfare kill streak right here. This looks like the AC-130 I use.
Drone's got nothing but seafood at 5,000 meters below. Owner's pinging up something now. Hey, you want to switch feeds? Roger that.
Am I watching Lost? Am I watching Lost?
Headed on a
This is
bearing
interesting.
of about 137 from the coordinates we pulled off our guy's map. But don't hold your breath. Magnetometer is picking up a hell of a lot of anomalies down here.
Is this them?
Just full of doubloons? Keep dreaming, Ron.
Is this them finding the plane wreckage, potentially? Oh, it is! The one that confirmed them dead, right?
What? What's up? It's an airplane.
Okay, so they weren't specifically looking for the plane. They so happened to find it.
Oceanic 815.
Oh my gosh. I'm not...
This haunting footage comes to us from the Christian 1, a salvage vehicle in the Indian Ocean. For more than 2 months, it's been scouring the depths of the Sunda Trench off Bali in search of the remains of sunken trading ships.
Okay.
Last night, the Christian deployed 2 remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs, that verified with the national... Dan, why are you so upset? Death. Salvage confirmed that...
Is this Dan guy the one that came to the island at the end right there? At the end of the last episode? And I noticed how they obscured the woman herself in that scene right there, with her only being shown below the shoulder. And then, leaning her arm onto Dan's shoulder as well. Her face still wasn't shown, so maybe potentially a reveal with her. All the answers will come in time.
I'm here to rescue you.
Okay. Okay. Now, Dan was seen crying at the beginning of the episode and said, I don't know. Like, because my initial instinct was, oh, was a potential relative, someone he loved on that plane, and that basically confirms their death. But he said, I don't know. So is there some sort of connection or something? I don't know. Immediately, Lost has made me forget about the Seahawks game only a couple minutes in. That's how you know it's greatness.
The chopper, how many of you were on it? 4, including me.
So what happened to the rest of them?
Your phone.
Bro was jumping off the plane in a button-up with a tie. That's crazy.
Hey, George, it's Daniel.
Dan,
Yeah.
chopper com went down.
Yeah, I don't know, George. There was an electrical storm. All the instruments, I think they went down. But listen, I made contact with some of the survivors, and we were just
Sus.
Would you give me just 1 second? My signal right there, and hopefully we'll get the signals for the rest of the team soon. Will you help me find them? Absolutely. Okay, thank you.
I'm just
Hey, where are the rest of your people?
Most of them are back at the beach.
sus question. Sus. I'm just along for the ride at the moment. Locke enjoying the rain. Rainy lost is the best lost. I don't care what anyone says. Embrace the island, Locke. Embrace the island. Another new lease of life after being shot.
Dude, what's wrong with you? You're gonna get struck by lightning.
Damn.
Storm's about to pass, Hugo. It's a freaking monsoon. We gotta.
Okay, he has some newfound connection.
Let's go.
He has been imbued with some powers. Even Vincent is tripping at the moment.
Why are you going east? Thought you said the barracks were due south.
Because, James, we have to make a little detour first. There's a cabin I have to go to.
Well, the cabin was back that way.
What did you say, Hugo?
He hasn't told anyone about it.
I thought you were talking about the airplane cabin.
He let it slip.
Why are we wasting our time going to some shack anyway?
Because we were supposed to.
Right. Like you were supposed to throw a knife into that Naomi chick's back.
Uh-huh.
Further instructions.
You mind telling us who you're getting your orders from, Colonel Kurtz?
I got him from Walt.
I just want to quickly commend this show, because a lot of the shows I watched after Buffy, were the 50-minute runtime shows, north of 50 minutes, the HBO traditional runtime, and I commended those shows for doing so much within that 50 to an hour minute runtime. And Lost is 7 minutes shorter. These episodes are usually 43 minutes, around that mark, and I know it's only 7 minutes, but that's a lot of potential screen time or development that you could utilize. And within that 43-minute runtime, Lost covers so much ground, and I feel like with the 14 episode season that is season 4, I feel like we're just gonna get a lot of more tighter, concise storytelling, and it's just gonna go bang bang bang. We're just gonna absolutely smash it in that 14 episodes, and yeah, especially with how we're going with season 4 now, especially with the group being divided. So you're following those two linear storylines on the island itself, and then you also got the flashbacks too. And the show tends to cover so much ground at the same time within that 43-minute runtime. It makes the scenes impactful, and then we move on to the next, another impactful scene, move on to the next. It knows how to utilize the runtime so well and write a lot of sort of character development and storyline development within a few moments, until we progress to the next scene.
Julia, you lived amongst the others. Why would Ben say the people coming here intend to do us harm?
Because he's a liar. And he's trying to scare us. That's what Ben does.
That is true.
Or because the people coming here intend to do us harm.
Didn't really provide any clarification right there.
How many guns do you have left?
They reduced the weight load when they started going down. Guess that's why they pushed me out. What's this for?
Oh, to gas him. Oh.
I'm not in charge of packing, so.
Flashbacks to Ben.
You're not, huh? We should, Hey, Daniel. Why did you bring the gun?
this Daniel guy about to get interrogated.
Precaution against what?
Brother did not go to the Dharma School of Acting, or the other school of acting.
Rescuing you and your people. Can't really say it's our primary objective.
Then what is?
This might tie hand in hand into my theory about being a Dharma ship, possibly.
It's wild.
and the survivors are just in the way.
What the hell do you mean you saw Walt? In a dream?
No dream, it was Walt. Only taller.
Taller? What, like a giant?
Walt turned into the BFG.
Okay, what exactly did Walt tell you?
He said I had work to do, that I had to stop this woman, Naomi, from bringing the rest of her people.
Well, you didn't ask any follow-up questions?
Ben had shot me and left me for dead. Walt saved my life, so I pretty much took him at his word.
He shot you. Yet here you are, fit as a fiddle, tromping through the jungle.
The bullet went in one side, came out the other. I'd probably be dead if I still had a kidney there. Anything else?
Oh, that shit hollow. Just went right through. Technically, Locke's dad did save his life here. My word.
Back up, Hanson.
Yo, he looked familiar.
Whoa, Mom! Take it easy, it's okay. It's okay, Mom. They're just trying to help.
Hey! Back away from him! Hands where I can see him! Hey!
He's a good actor, this guy. I like him.
You're Kate! What? Naomi, the woman you killed! Where is she?
Kate needs to work on her initial reactions and facial expressions and immediately defend herself because she just stands there, Inglewood, but she just stands there looking dumbfounded, and it just adds more guilt to her.
Plane accounted for, and a salvage mission unlikely. Authorities are confirming all 324 passengers dead.
Okay, this guy, I swear I could be wrong. He was part of the tail section survivors in season 2 at the beginning with Ana Lucia, one of the ones that got taken away on the very first night. You guys are going to hate me here, but I might go back quickly and revisit that season 2 episode because he does look awfully familiar. I know he's a familiar actor. I've seen him before in other things, but I swear he was on the tail section survivors. I swear. Let me just go back for 1 second. Okay, it must have been a different actor in season 2 because I was looking intently through the other 48 days just right now, that episode, and it must have been a different individual taken by the others. I'm so sorry, but he looked familiar. This guy, I forgot his name, the actor, he did a fantastic job, and obviously Rush Hour, he was good in that, but he also did a fantastic job in The Sopranos with, in the mental ward with Uncle June. He was absolutely fantastic, stole the show in every scene he was in The Sopranos too. And if we're adding him to the show as Miles, oh, wow. Be a private investigator of some sort? No. I'm always looking for Easter eggs in the production design, man. Probably missed heaps already, but... Okay.
You're not doing your grandmother any good staying here, man. I want to go downstairs and tell her you've gone. But the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if you tell me where it is. So where is it?
Bro, I'm tripping. Is he able to, like, communicate with the dead or something? Like...
Refund, half off. Wasn't as tricky as I thought.
Bro just made bank. What was it, like the ghost of a grandson or something? Like,
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? These are good people.
And why Naomi used the damn code? Yeah. You remember when she said, "Tell my sister I love her"? Well, she doesn't have a sister.
oh,
That's what we're supposed to say if we get captured and have a gun to our heads.
It was a man by the name of John Locke. He's not with us anymore.
Kate, seriously, if I have to ask you again,
Even if I took you to her body, you wouldn't know what happened.
no.
yeah, he got
Now
that.
take me to her body.
He got that, like, force power, man. He got that Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order force power. You can sense what happened previously in that area. There's the iconic lost tree.
What?
Something
You're
I
not-
need to tell you. Keep your mouth shut, Mr. Linus.
You're not my dad.
Carl. Now, if you're gonna sleep with my daughter, I insist you call me Ben.
Oof. Oof.
Easy, kid. God's just trying to get in your head. We'll take a walk or something.
I'm not gonna lie, having Ben around is great fun. Now that he's
Mind
captured.
if I ask you a question, James?
Yeah, I do.
Why'd you leave Kate behind?
Wasting your time, Yoda.
I know it's not pleasant, but
Ah, that's the
let's
best
face
one.
it, you really don't stand a chance now.
Chance of what? James. Look at yourself.
Yes, on this island, you're brave, daring, handsome. You're someone, but if you left with them, back in the real world, a low-life scam artist like you could never compete with a first-class surgeon. I think Kate was really upset when you made your choice to come with us. Thank God she has Jack there to comfort her.
He's just trying to pick apart the weak points, man. He's trying to get at everyone.
Anyone want to tell me why we're keeping this guy alive?
We're keeping him alive because he's been on this island a lot longer than any of us. Because he has information we need. And because apart from his mouth, he's completely harmless.
His mouth put that hole in your gut.
James, let's execute him right here, right now, in front of his daughter.
You know what? I have to applaud Locke for turning this around and somehow getting some sort of numbers with him. Like, fair play. Fair play. Oh, that's cold. That's a cold cut right there.
We're just trying to help.
Kate, wasting your breath. Let's just let this play out and see what happens, okay?
The wink. Did Dan notice the
They
wink?
didn't kill her. Happened like they said it did.
I said, let's go.
You need to put the guns down.
What?
Put the guns down.
Now, why would I do that?
Our friends are out in the jungle right now holding a gun at your head and his head. So I'm gonna forget about the misunderstanding. Just put the guns down.
Come on, how stupid do you think?
That perimeter sweep, man. Yo, I like Miles, man. He's a hothead. He's just like...
Miles. How stupid are you?
I mean, having... Oh, now we're in Tunisia, man. We're at Inglewood. Now we're in Tunisia. Having Juliet and Saeed, you know, move with one another throughout, you know, the jungle is a cheat code. You know, Saeed, a former communications officer in the military, and Juliet, a former other who, you know, probably has been taught how to quieten her footsteps. 8:15 the Truve.
How many different languages?
Damn, she just carrying around a band like that? Jurassic Park, let's go.
Dinosaur? Not by a few million years. It's
Oh.
Ursus maritimus. Wait, Ursus? As in bear? As in polar bear.
Oh, the polar bears return.
Charlotte, we're in the desert. This is a hoax, right?
Okay, this might be some sort of connection. That's a Dharma symbol.
Is
Oh.
that a collar?
Yo, how long Dharma been around for? I don't like that look on her face. This is an evil blue-eyed blonde chick. I'm guessing this is a Charlotte, by the way. Now she on the island. It's crazy. I remember talking about, you know, filling the void of Mr. Echo from last season. And now seemingly we have the introduction. I thought Naomi was going to be that character, but now we have the introduction of, I believe this is Charlotte, Miles, and Dan. You know, just in episode 2 of season 4. And potentially that George guy on the boat as well. So you never know. Oh, she came across the wrong peoples.
Hi.
Hi.
How yourself?
Thanks for that, for what it's worth.
Don't mention it. Somebody could
Hey.
have told me that the cavalry were here.
He winked.
Gave you that
He winked.
wink.
What are your names?
This is Miles.
What do you do for a living, Daniel?
I'm a physicist. I mean, I guess you can call me a physicist. I don't really like being pigeonholed into one.
Dan, I swear to God, you say one more word, I'm gonna break your fingers.
And what do you do, Miles?
I collect soil samples.
Well, that's nice. Well, maybe you can help me. You say you're not here on a rescue mission, and the world at large believes us to be dead. But here we are, alive and well, and you don't seem remotely surprised to see us.
Oh my God. You guys were on Oceanic Flight 815. Wow. Better?
He gonna be good. He gonna be good. He gonna be good.
I can't believe you're alive. How many of you are there?
None your business.
Why do you want to know?
Why wouldn't I want to know? I've got about a million more questions I want to ask you, but they can wait until we get you back to the freighter. We all got one of these transponders, so if we just sit tight, they're going to be here soon, okay?
This team of yours, how many of you are there?
4, including me.
What happened to your helicopter?
I don't know. The pilot was trying to put it down.
Where?
I don't know. I had to jump. Chaos. I'm lucky to be alive.
Okay.
Get up. You're coming with us.
What? What? We need to stay where we are so that they can find us.
See, there's your problem. We don't want to be found.
So this is interesting. What my theory is here potentially. Obviously, we're going to get the answers, but I like theorizing. I like, pausing in my reactions because I want to embrace the journey. I love enjoying it to see if I'm right or wrong. Some of my predictions have been haywire. Some have been all over the place. Sometimes I'm way off. Sometimes I'm on point. But what I think here is that obviously we know it's not Penny's boat. That has been confirmed long ago, and I stuffed up last reaction on that, so that's my bad. But it seems like this possibly might be a Dharma boat or like some sort of expedition from Dharma or the remains of Dharma to sort of find out what happened on this island. Not with 815 per se, because we know, the boat itself, we know the remains of the plane itself, have been found, and apparently all the bodies were found as well, which is quite interesting. But it seemed like maybe Dharma have put together a team of these individuals to find what went on this island. That's why they have, Miles with his ability to sort of connect with the dead and find out, what happened to them. You had Dan find, that silver, that metal box with the gas mask, which was used by Benjamin and the others to gas and kill all the Dharma initiative, in the flashbacks last season. You have Charlotte, who potentially is maybe like some sort of, in like some sort of like, enthusiastic archaeologist, who's possibly spent her entire life doing this type of research and trying to find some sort of connection to why a polar bear would be in Tunisia, to the Dharma initiative, which has potentially been going on for a very long time. So yeah, very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff.
I wouldn't mess around with that if I were you.
It can't hurt to try and call someone else.
Oh, it can hurt. What'd you do?
Didn't do anything.
Vincent.
Decoy by Locke and the crew.
Locke's got her.
Really? Really? In a fish tank? I'm guessing a fish tank. Caribbean Dreams. Oh, okay. Well, they really showing that on the news? That's crazy. So I'm guessing this guy probably saw the way the body was decomposed and said, hang on a sec.
Look, I'm staring at the television right now. You're broadcasting footage of the wreckage and saying that that's the pilot, Seth Doris.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's not him.
So it was faked, potentially?
Doesn't matter who I am. You're showing footage of Seth Norris, and that's not him. Listen, this guy married his high school sweetheart at 19. He always wore his wedding ring, and I'm telling you, there's no ring on that body.
Wow, he picked it up.
I'm telling you, that is not him. Because I was supposed to be flying Oceanic 815 on that day.
The pilot is sus. The hotline is sus. Everything is sus. And what it does seem like to me is that these crew on the, the freighter itself, haven't been together that long. They've just been, brought together from various parts around the world. And, haven't had time to, create that chemistry or get to know one another too long. Because Dan and, Miles don't seem to be on point in terms of, like, the code words and things like that. Dan's letting on too much a little bit. Like, this guy right here looks like he was just taken out of the store he was in. Miles looks like he was taken out of work as a physicist with his button-up on.
That's them. That's somebody from my team. What's wrong with you people? We're here because of you. I just almost died jumping out of a helicopter because you called us for help.
We keep moving forward as planned.
Sure. Who are we to argue with taller ghost walls?
You people do whatever you want.
I want you to come with us.
I'm not asking for permission. And if you think you're going to bloody stop me from getting to my...
Carl, man.
What did you do, you son of a bitch?
I think she just got in the shot on the shoulder. I think she'll be alright. Oh, she got a bulletproof vest on? Damn, Charlotte, she came prepared. Ben just there to cause all kinds of chaos.
Got a pulse. Frank? She bailed out just before we went down. I don't know where she is.
Where's the chopper?
I saw a cow.
It's with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hey. Lapidus, where's the chopper? Where did it crash?
I told you already.
What kind of pilot you think I am? I put her down safe and sound right over there.
Oh, damn. He put it down pretty well. It looks to be in good shape. 842. Hey, the expressions are so sick right there. I'm not gonna lie. That was badass.
So this is the team. None of them have field experience, military training. You can't just drop them in unprotected. It'll be a disaster.
Lance Reddick, man. What an addition.
There's only so much I can do.
Your modesty is positively jarring.
This is a high-risk covert op in unstable territory. It's dodgy enough without having to babysit a head case, ghostbuster, anthropologist, and a drunk.
To be fair, he's also a pretty good pilot.
It's madness. What if we find survivors from 815?
There were no survivors.
Yes, I know. But what if there are survivors?
There were no survivors of Oceanic 815.
You never
Don't
know.
ask questions, just do what you were hired for. Every member of this team was selected for a specific purpose. Everything relies on you getting them in, getting them out, and preventing anyone from getting killed. Think you can do that?
So Naomi was the one that knew what she was doing.
Why not?
She was the only one capable for this, and now she's dead. But she seems like quite a bad... Sometimes I should just shut the F up, honestly. That was a bad cut. Nah!
Well,
man, I love watching this
minor
show.
damage, but the mechanical systems are intact.
So it'll fly then.
Absolutely.
They fly now?
I have the phone now. Tell you what, I'll give you the phone. You tell me what you people are doing here.
I'll tell you what we're doing here if you give me the phone.
Yo, Miles is cool, man. I like Miles.
Don't say anything about your sister.
It's important. Go get him.
Miles, he can't come to the phone right now.
All right,
Miles?
have him call me when he can.
I gotta go.
You weren't in that plane, were you?
This guy's memorized all the
Miles?
members of the plane. All of them.
Yeah. This is Juliet. And she was not on the plane.
What? You sure?
You know how many times I studied that damn man?
Yeah.
There's no Juliet Burke on that plane. He's a native.
You want to know why we're here? I'll tell you why we're here.
Is that Ben?
We're here for Benjamin Linus.
Yeah, so they must be, like, Lance Reddick must be a representative of the Dharma Initiative, I think.
James, listen to me, please.
Keep your mouth shut.
You okay?
I feel like I've got a cinder block on my chest, but I'll survive.
I'm sorry you got shot. I didn't intend for that to happen.
Really? Does it seem like you're about to shoot me yourself?
What good would you be to me dead?
I feel much more comfortable now. Thanks.
I guess this is the part where I'm supposed to say I told you so.
James, I stand corrected.
You want me to do it?
No, it's my mess. I'll clean it up.
It's not his time to die. That's the problem. What has the island told Locke?
Danielle, you should escort Alex away from here.
No, no.
Let's go. Come on.
She's right,
Alex.
let's go.
Anyone who doesn't want to see this should leave now.
John, we should talk about this.
What if one of those bullets had hit you or the baby?
John, listen. I have information that you need. I have answers.
What? The black smoke, the monster. What is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, even Juliet had no explanation for it.
Her name is Charlotte Lewis. Born July 2nd, 1979, Essex, England. Parents David and Jeanette, eldest of 3, all girls.
That
She was
twitch.
raised in Bromsgrove. Did her undergraduate studies at Kent. Took her PhD in cultural anthropology at Oxford.
Okay.
She's here with 2 other team members and a pilot. Their names Daniel Faraday, Miles Strom, Frank Lapidus.
Bruh. Mic drop moment. He hasn't said anything awfully bad yet.
Instinct was right, John. These people are a threat. If you shoot me, you'll never know how great a threat they were.
He just said who they were.
Because I know what they're doing here.
They're a threat to himself. That's why.
I know what they want.
What do they want?
Me, James. They want me.
Okay, so he was honest about it at least.
How do you know all this?
Because I have a man on their boat.
Oh. Inside man, that's crazy. Inside man. So he was warned possibly about the incoming freighter. Yeah, it seems like, you know, potentially Ben put safeguards, outside of the island potentially, because he knew the day would come potentially when the Dharma Initiative would strike back after what he did to them. So yeah, that's probably a possibility. So he ensured those safeguards outside of the island to warn him of the incoming threat. And he knew that they would come when Dharma would try to get him back for what he did, the mutiny, killing every living member of the Dharma Initiative. Yeah, so that's interesting. And siding with the natives. So, man, what a fantastic episode of Lost. An addition of 4 characters and potentially even more, with the contact made on the freighter itself with Regina. Is it George? The inside man is the inside man George and the inside man Regina, because they couldn't get to Minkowski. Is it George Minkowski? They couldn't get to Minkowski at the time, and they tried to make contact with him. Oh man, so many interesting things going on. Mikhail is still looming around as well, so we can't forget about him. There's so many things going on, ladies and gentlemen. Hurley let it slip this episode as well that he knows about the cabin, and yeah. So many interesting things going on at the moment, and I absolutely adore it. I love this show, and I hope you guys are enjoying these reactions. It's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. I can't wait to get into the next one right after this, and peace.